What should I do, sis? I failed to get into college again. What? I failed 6 times already. I really wanted to get into UG this year. I heard UG is hard to get in, but I guess it's very challenging. But I'm not going to give up. I know I have talent. I'm getting in next time, no matter what. Are you still going to keep trying? Didn't you say that this will be the last time? I can't just give up. So please keep paying for my living expenses in the prep school. What? Also, I'm going to a different prep school starting this year. I had been going somewhere I could walk from our parents' house, but starting this year, I'll be going to the one next town. I heard it's a top-tier prep school with a lot of experts. Top tier? Wouldn't that be expensive? Yep, it'll be about $10,000 per year. But the current one only costs about $5,000. Is it going to be double? But I really want to go to that school. I heard half of the people who got in this year went to that prep school. I'm sorry, but I can't support you anymore. You need to look for a job as you promised, Michelle. What? You're already aware that we're barely affording our living expenses, right? Our parents are already retired and they're living off Social Security. You've been failing to get into college and you don't even work part-time. I can't afford to carry all of our living expenses and your prep school tuition anymore. Are you telling me to give up on my dream then? Your beloved sister has been trying hard to make her dream come true. And you're telling me to dispose of that dream? If you really can't give up on that dream, you should figure something out on your own. You can get a job so you'd make your tuition while you study. What? I can't do that! If you can't do that, you need to give up on your dream. You're going to keep your promise that this will be the final year. That's not okay! I'll make sure to get in next year, so I need your support! But we can't even afford it. You're lying to me. I know you've been secretly saving up. You have $10,000 in your hidden account. How do you even know about my hidden account? And with that $10,000, I can give it another try. So please let me spend that money. I was saving up for the repair costs for the house. Since the house is deteriorated, I wanted to do a renovation. Even if the house is deteriorated, it can still be in use. There's no reason to rush to fix it. So you should spend that money for my college entrance. Well, I'm just going to spend it anyway. Huh? The prep school starts accepting applications today. But since it's a top-tier school, it's extremely competitive. I need to apply today and deposit the tuition. So, I just deposited it to the school right now. What did you just say? Did you just spend my money without my permission? Besides, how did you even know my PIN? We lived together, so it wasn't hard for me to figure out the PIN. Anyway, it's already been paid, so I'll try my best for another year. I'll get in this time for sure. And I'll become a famous artist in the future. I'll pay you back all my living expenses and my tuition once I start earning.
Julie, Michelle told me, but are you going to support her for trying to get into college for another year? She says she's not going to look for a job yet because you're paying for her tuition. That's what she said.
I don't support her, and she spent my money without even asking. I was saving that money to renovate the house, but she spent it for her prep school just earlier.
I knew it. I'm sorry that she keeps giving you all the trouble. If only we had saved up for the sake of our children, we wouldn't have caused you so much trouble.
You've already spent enough on us. You let us go to school, and you let us take the classes we wanted. I really appreciate you guys.
That's the least we could do as parents. We struggled to have children, and we were finally gifted with 2 daughters. So, we were trying our best not to make you guys struggle for financial reasons, but I never thought failing to get into college would be so expensive.
She failed 6 times. Well, if we include this year, she failed 7 times. It's not just the prep school, but her art supplies are expensive too. You already spent all your retirement funds for her, and yet it's still not enough.
And that's why we had her promise that this will be her final year to try. But I never thought she'd spend her sister's money without permission.
I can't do anything about it if she's already spent it, so I'll just support her for another year. So, I need to ask you and Mom to try and watch out on our spending for another year. The renovation won't happen anytime soon, either.
That's fine with us, but there's something I wanted to talk to you about. It's something important about our future. I'm hoping to talk to you somewhere Michelle won't hear us talking.
Huh?
Your mother and I are both getting older. I want to gift this house and the land to you before anything happens to us. I'm sure it'll be worth something, so I wanted to explain everything in advance.
Hold on a second. If it's something so important, isn't it better if we include Michelle to this conversation? I feel like we should discuss it as siblings.
No, I'm only going to talk to you about it. You've done so much for the sake of our family, and we caused you so much trouble. That's why I want you to have it. Of course, we'll leave some of our assets for Michelle, but I want you to have the majority of it for all the trouble you've gone through.
Okay, let's talk about it.
We'll talk about the details on another day. Once Michelle starts going to prep school, she won't be home too often. Let's talk when she's not home.
Michelle, you need to come to the hospital right now. Both Mom and Dad fell ill. Oh my goodness! They had a stroke, so they were taken to the hospital. But Mom ended up having a heart attack at the same time, so they're both hospitalized now. What? Both Mom and Dad? Both of them are finally stable now, but Dad might end up being paralyzed, and he might need to be taken care of. Anyway, the doctor will explain everything to us, so can you come to the hospital? I'll send you the address right now. I'm sorry, but I can't go. What? Why can't you be here when this is happening to our parents? You need to leave your class right now. I'm actually not at prep school right now. Things happened and I skipped today. Skipped? Don't tell me that you ditched class. You can't be ditching classes when you made me pay for the tuition. I wasn't ditching it. I'm just seeing someone really important right now, so I had no choice but to skip. Someone important? Anyway, I can't leave right now. You can talk to the doctor on your own. I'll talk to you later. Sis, I decided to get married instead of getting into college. Huh? So, I'll be moving out as I get married. Please take care of Mom and Dad for me. What? What are you even saying? You didn't even show up yesterday, and you didn't even come home. I was worried about you because you haven't been responding no matter how many times I called you. And now you're telling me that you're getting married? I told you that I'm meeting someone important, right? He's actually my lover, and so he proposed to me yesterday. He proposed to you? So, that's why I couldn't make it to the hospital yesterday. A marriage proposal is one of the best moments in life, right? I couldn't tell him that my parents fell ill during a time like that. Hold on. There's just way too many things going on, and I'm not processing everything. Both of our parents fell ill, and they're hospitalized, and my sister was proposed to and getting married? And to add, he's a business owner. He's going to make me happy. What? Were you in a relationship with a CEO? His family owns a pretty big company too, and he also established his company himself. He's a successful businessman.
That's good. But why is it that you get to be with a guy like him? You failed to get into college 7 years in a row.
I met him at an exhibition. The prep school students hosted an exhibition together. And when he was there, he was really fond of my piece. I guess a rich man has the right taste in art.
Was that how you guys met?
That's right. He's always enjoyed art. And he says she's been looking for a younger artist as his partner. And he fell in love at first sight with me when he saw my art at the exhibition. He says that he wants to support me as my husband from now on.
I get that he's a wonderful man. You can marry whoever you want, too. But are you sure you want to quit getting into college? You've been working so hard to get into UG for so many years.
Sis, are you stupid? If I get to marry such a rich man, I don't need to go to a university.
Huh?
If I'm married to a rich man, I'm a winner, both as an artist and as a woman. I get to go on about my art for the rest of my life without even worrying about money. I could summon a top-tier artist to have them give me an in-person lesson too. I'd become the ultimate artist.
I guess that's just another way to live. But since I've supported you all along, I have mixed feelings.
I'm sorry that I wasted all your money after supporting me for 7 years. I feel kind of bad for you. So, as an apology, you can have our parents' house.
Huh?
If anything, I don't mind neglecting the assets. I'm getting married to a rich man, so I don't need our parents' shack. Can we just say that all my tuition and the care I'm supposed to give for our parents is called even after you take the house?
Hold on. Did you just naturally try to make me take care of our parents all by myself?
That's right. Is there a problem?
Problem? I mean, both of our parents have fallen ill. Don't you think we should support each other as we take care of them?
For most sisters, yes, but I'm a beautiful artist. I don't want to touch dirty things. I don't even want to see it. So, I can't possibly give care for our parents.
What?
I heard it's so rough to take care of your parents, both mentally and physically, especially when it comes to helping our parents with the bathroom. I can't. Artists can only create beautiful pieces by only dealing with beautiful things. So, since you're just an ordinary person, you can take care of all the dirty care to give.
You're kidding. After everything that our parents and I have done for you, you're dumping your family like this.
You don't have to get so mad. You can take our parents' shack. So make sure you take care of our parents.
You're terrible.
Say whatever you want. Staying honest with myself is what matters as an artist.
Well then I'll take their house as you said. Also, you're willing to neglect the inheritance, right? You'd better keep these 2 promises.
If anything, I'll sign an oath and send it over to you.
That's a great idea. I need you to immediately sign an oath and send it to me. You can get married or do whatever you want after that.
Hey sis, why is the house unsold? I'm back here, but I can't live here.
Huh? Why are you back? You said you'll never be back once you get married.
Things happened and I decided to break up with him. I'm not going to marry him.
What?
So I came back here, but why is the house already sold? I heard that both of our parents have been discharged from the hospital. Where are you guys?
Our parents both decided to go into a caregiver's facility after they were released. I'm sure they'll feel assured if the experts give them care. We've sold the land and the house for $1 million, so we could easily afford to get them into the facility.
$1 million? Was that how much that house was worth?
The house? Well, it was actually the land. I heard they're trying to build a high-rise somewhere in this area, so a real estate agent was contacting us to ask if we could sell them the land. And so we sold it for $1 million.
No way. I mean, that's way too expensive. There's no way that the shack and the land could have been worth so much.
Well, it turned out that it was worth it. The house was right in front of a major street, right? And it turned out that the street itself was owned by our family.
Huh? We owned the street? Is that even possible? I've never heard of that.
It's a really unique case. Most streets are government property, whether it be the city or the federal government. But in the old days, there used to be cases where there's been measurement errors that ended up having a public street built in private properties.
Really?
Some people take advantage of that and charge people tolls. Our parents didn't do that, though. They were having everyone use that road, just like any public street. But because the land was so complicated, it gave another reason why the real estate agency wanted to get a hold of it. So that's why they were willing to pay $1 million.
Oh my goodness, I had no idea that the shack was worth so much.
So our parents aren't homeowners anymore. This means that you don't have a house to go back to. You need to look for a place to live in on your own.
I can't do that. I've never had a job before, so I don't have any money. There's no real estate agency that will let me borrow a unit when I failed to get into college 7 straight years.
I mean, to begin with, why did you suddenly decide not to marry him? He was understanding with art and he was rich. You don't have a reason to call off the engagement.
I'm the one to ask that question. He suddenly said he wanted to break up with me as he kicked me out of the house.
What? Was that how suddenly he dumped you?
I still love him. I want to marry him so badly, but he said he can't. He said that he found someone who's far more talented than me and that he wants to marry her instead. He dumped me out of nowhere.
Oh my goodness.
He said that he'd rather marry her than me. I can't believe he dumped me so suddenly.
Has he been cheating on you? Well, if that's the case, you can claim compensation.
No, he never cheated on me. I was suspecting it too, so I checked his phone before he kicked me out, and I couldn't find any evidence of an affair, and it didn't look like he destroyed any evidence. He says that it's his one-sided love. He says he's going to confess to her once our engagement was off.
Oh, he's a very sincere man.
Sincere? No way! He got my hopes up that I could marry him, and he dumped me just like that. This is terrible, and he was being even more terrible when we were breaking up. He said that I would understand him if I love art, and that it's a human nature to want to keep beautiful things nearby. He acts as if he's an artist as he justified the reason why he's putting off our engagement.
Whoa.
And because of that, my life is messed up. I was going to marry him by quitting to get into college. So sis, I need your help. Can you let me stay over at your place?
No way.
Huh?
I'm not giving you my new address. This will be the last time I talk to you. I'm never going to see you again.
Hold on. Why would you say that? Your only sister is in trouble right now.
I'm aware, and that's why you're trying to rely on your sister again, right? You're going to parasite at my place to demand for living expenses again. And you're probably going to demand to pay for your tuition for another year of prep school, but I don't want to be your ATM anymore, so I won't ever see you again.
ATM? No way! I've never looked at you like that.
Then, were you treating your sister like an ATM without even realizing it? That makes it even worse!
Huh?
As your father, I beg you, please let Julie live a life for herself. She's already done enough for you, and if you're trying to cause her trouble again, I'm not letting you.
Huh? Is that you, Dad? Why?
Julie came to visit us just now. I'm still slightly paralyzed, but I can still type on a phone.
If you're there with her, I need you to talk to her for me. She can't do this to her sister when I'm in trouble.
Then don't you think it's ridiculous that your only sister's life is going to be ruined for your sake? You made her spend on your dream for so many years, and the moment your parents needed care, you neglected to do so. Don't you think you're being ridiculous?
Well...
Michelle, if you're going after a dream, you need to make a sacrifice. It was that way for us, too. We wanted children, and we spent so much time and money on that. back then, infertility treatment wouldn't be covered by insurance, so we spent over $100,000.
That much?
We still couldn't give up, so we made our dream come true. Look, that's what a dream is. If you're going after your dream, you need to figure out your time and money all on your own. Your dream will never come true if you're expecting someone else to spend that time and money.
But
We all believed in you because we loved you all along, but you weren't grateful for anything. Even after we couldn't afford to support you, you even demanded more. And at the end, you neglected us. And how do you even expect us to support your dream? You're on your own from now on. Put in enough effort to make others want to support you. That's how the truly talented people live. That's all. Take care.
I'm not sure if she was moved with my father's words, but Michelle never reached out to me after that. She hasn't found out my new address, and I've been living a carefree life by myself. I overheard a rumor that Michelle begged her ex-fiancé to get back together with her, but he rejected her, and so she snapped back. And she went around telling people that the woman that he was trying to confess to is a fake artist, and that she stole her art piece just so she could get in their way. Of course, Michelle made up that story, so her ex-fiancé and his current fiancé had sued her for defamation. And she ended up being liable for a large settlement fund, and now that she has to repay that, she doesn't have the time to draw a single picture. She works in the nightlife industry now.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.